Okay, hi everyone. I can see. Let me see who is there. Okay. All right, ma'am. So shall we start then?
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
sure.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Morgana here from Malaysia. Okay. Today, COVID-19 has made me to do something very special for today, right? And of course, today is Saturday. Everybody is busy with their own things. And now I am bringing all of you live here. Okay, we have already 15 of them watching with us already. Thanks for coming in. Say hi if you are in with me, with us. Okay, and yeah, actually, I what inspired me today to call upon Dr. Janani for an interview session is today because something which is tells me way back 2 years back, 2015, she came to Malaysia and she did a signature program called Law of Attraction. From there, my journey has started, whereby I realized that I have a gift in me, whereby I understand that I can. She really inspired me to do something. Okay, sorry if I'm a bit nervous today because I'm so shy and I can hear voices. That's the reason why. Okay, Madam Janani is here online with us already. In fact, she is a person, a woman of an entrepreneur and a trainer, and she developed people. And she is also author of 16 books, if you ask me, which also inspired me to do my first ebook this year during the pandemic time. And she's also has 20 years of experience in the field of training and development all over globally, and she is also an international speaker. Okay, what makes me today to invite her, because we have lots of things in our mind. COVID-19 has changed a lot of things in our life. So after MCO, can our dreams come true? That's the first question occurred in my mind when these things happen. So I have a question here, Madam Janani. Before I start with questions, I would like you to come in and give us some introduction of yourself to all the viewers here today. Hi.
Very happy evening, Mrs. Mohana, and a very warm good evening to one and all, to all my friends watching over there in Malaysia, as well as my friends here in India. So, first of all, Mohana, I would like to appreciate you for having taken up this initiative, uh, not considering of the outbreak, whatever has happened. I think that itself needs to first be appreciated. And I'm also glad to be here on this platform today, wherein I come to share my thoughts, which can definitely bring in a positive impact on the mindsets of people, which I've been doing prior to COVID-19, which I'm doing presently, and this will also continue post-COVID. So thank you for bringing me in.
Thank you, ma'am. I should say thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure is mine.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I saw your YouTubes on law of attraction, and there's one done by Dr. Abdul Kalam, and you did about dreams. Yes.
Yes.
So you have done a lot of things in Chennai as well in Malaysia. Year back 2015, we have done our program called the Law of Attraction to few of our members here in Malaysia. Okay, and we have benefited from all your programs that you have done in Malaysia. So for today, the question I have here, are you ready, ma'am?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so my first question, can we have dreams during this breakout, ma'am?
Okay. So, first of all, why is this question? Can we have dreams? Don't you think that's a part of us?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't hear you.
First of all, why is this question? Can we have dreams? I think it's a part of us. Dreams is a part of all of us. And definitely, this is one topic which I would always love to share my thoughts upon. Can we have dreams? The quote that always comes to my mind is about what our favorite Dr. Abdul Kalam has told. Dreams is not something that you see while you sleep, but dreams are something that doesn't allow you to sleep. And I think for us to see our dreams coming to reality, it really doesn't matter whether we are in the outbreak or not. It's just that we need to make a little bit of an alteration on our present mindset.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Because everybody is found of with new lifestyle already now. So that is the reason why my question came up. Can we still have our dreams? As you know, dreams is not why yes we it is not as what we are thinking as goals, correct? So dream we need to have dreams. So now we are with this outbreak, most of them out there, especially they are losing jobs. Housewife
Okay,
are now doing a lot of things already for family members, and a lot of things changes happening in them, correct? So that is why this question appears to me, can we have dreams? So that is the reason why you have inspired me to have lots of big dreams, as you can know, you know that very well. And now it's already 3 years back. Now it's now this year 2020, I had a big dream also, in fact. And
okay,
everything changed in March 18 globally. We understand that, of course. So again, a lot of changes happen in us, right? So that is the reason why I asked you that question. So again, let's come up with the second question. Do we need to change our dream?
okay. Maybe we don't need to change our dreams, but probably you could try to alter your dreams. You can kind of modify your dreams based on the present situation. So, what we need to understand here is, Mohana, first thing is let us not be resistant. The reason why people have a fear whether I can have my dreams during the breakdown, whether I can continue with my dreams or not, is because people are having a lot of resistance. And I think this is the time actually for us to let go of our resistance as the first step. Because when you want your dreams to come true, when you want to manifest your dreams, what happens is there are a lot of resistance that comes to one's mind. And I think the first step is let go of the resistance that comes ahead. It could be whatever the resistance you have within yourself, or it could be the resistance that is like really happening around you. But I think it's a time for us to let go of resistance. And yes, whatever dreams you had, or whatever dreams you have, you need to understand the reality. Uh, our dreams can be manifested long as you understand your dreams are the ones which is going to lead you into your goals, and your goals is what is going to become a part of your life. So here what happens is we need to understand our dreams are all our thoughts. So when you say dreams are our thoughts, we need to understand goals are our actions. So if we could just come into this understanding of what is my thought based on my dreams, I know where I'm supposed to take the action and make my actions more realistic. So, how I look at it is being a law of attraction practitioner, you primarily need to work on what is your thought process. So, when I'm very strong at my thought process level, I know I am going to manifest the same as my results. So, what happens is there should be a sync between my thoughts and my actions. So fundamentally, it is all going to boil down to one point. See, if you want your dreams to come true, I would very strongly tell you one thing. Just channelize your emotions and energies to align with the frequency of your dream. I repeat, just channelize your emotions and your energies to align with the thoughts of your dreams. Let's say, for example, one had a dream to start up a new business. Maybe that was a very long-term dream. A person he or she wanted to start up a business. The present breakdown really doesn't need the person to have a break on his or her dreams. All that one needs to do now is probably work on short-term goals. Instead of we working on the long-term goals, let's start working on short-term goals. You have your dream of building a big business, you had a big dream of starting up something new, start it small. And I think that's the key.
Okay, ma'am, that was a great answer from you actually. Yes, this is what I was looking from you. Okay,
Okay.
and short-term goals. Everybody need to have short-term goals, and they have to face the reality. That's the fact, correct? So, um, shall we move on to the third question, or can we see anybody is giving any message there that they want to ask any questions? Now we let it open to the viewers. We have 14 of them watching us.
Okay.
You can ask Dr. Janani any questions regardless from the questions that I've asked. You're most welcome here. I can read through the message here, and if I can see the message pops out here, I will forward these questions to Dr. Janani. Meanwhile, Dr. Janani, shall we continue or?
Yes. Maybe if
Yeah,
any of the viewer has a question, they can type it down there, or maybe we can continue with your question.
yeah. Okay. So far I see there's none of them asking me any questions. All right. So we'll move on to we are going into the third question. The third questions. Third question is how to change our dreams to reality. As just now, ma'am already said about emotions, energize them to our vision, our goals, which is short-term goals. And now that is the reality already. We understand the reality. So do we have to set a new goals? That is also the answer already given by Dr. Janani just now. Yes, ma'am. So now
Yes.
the reality, for example, some of them might be losing their job, right? They don't have a job already. For this kind of
Okay.
situation, what will happen?
Definitely, we need to understand the reality is there is a lot of downsizing happening everywhere, and people are losing jobs. But still, I don't think that's the end of the road. Each one, we are blessed with a lot of infinite potential where we have the capability of transforming your potential into reality. And I think probably losing job, you can always still start up something new, what you're good with. Each one of us have infinite potential. And I think we need to work on, what we can start at our own level. Because for now, we understand with social distancing happening around, it's all going to be work from home. So when that is the present situation, each one of us have to think about what is that we could start at our own capacities.
Okay, ma'am, that's a great inspiration word from you. And
Okay.
yes, I understand. Yeah, I hope everybody understand that. And and of course, entrepreneurs have to change their mindset again to have the short-term goal. Everywhere is the breakout is there, and we need to face this and take this challenge. Am I right, Dr. Janani?
Exactly. Exactly.
So I can see all of them are watching, and yet they don't have any questions to give to you. So I have the last question here, right? So when we prepare to change, our mind is ready to have
Okay.
thoughts, which we call dreams.
Okay.
Final question, Dr. Janani. Can our
Yes.
actions determine our goals? For example,
Okay. Hmm.
we have come to the month of June now,
Okay.
right? This could be a critical question, but I'm sure you will answer it, right? And
Okay.
we already passed 6 months already
Yes.
done, gone. And
Okay.
3 months, it's already now from March, April, May. It's about 2.5 months. We are already at home. Yes, yet we are doing a lot of things virtual, right? It's like what we
Okay.
are doing now on virtual
Okay.
online. We have not met people yet, and the restaurants are not open in Malaysia as well in India. It's global, everywhere is the same thing, right?
Hmm.
So how can we make our goals happen?
Okay. First of all, what I would like to say is, your goals are actually already happening. See, if you see in the perception of law of attraction, every thought becomes a reality, and what you focus upon also becomes a reality. So, where your focus goes, your energy flows there. So, if you have made up your mind, from where do I start my goals? You've already started. Now, let's say if one thing's, like how you said, already 6 months is over. Maybe just take this as the first day of the year and start from here. So, I believe in one thing very firmly is start from where you can start. There is no start point to do something good. Just start from where you can start. Probably, this could be your starting point. This moment could be your starting point. Maybe after this live show, that could be your starting point. And to put it more precisely, for you to start something new, I don't think you need really some new resources. A capable person is one who could start doing something with what he or she already has. And we call that as resource management. So if one has to prove his or her own worth, first is to start doing with what you can really do with the resources that is available in the hand. And I think the time is now. So first of all, why think, we've already finished 6 months? Just think this is your new year. Start your resolution right from now and work on a 3 month short term goal and then work on a 6 month short term goal. And I think this is definitely going to be realistic because your dreams are all going to be subjective, but your goals are objective. So, what I would like to say is, if we could just keep four things in mind: what you think, what you act on, what you speak, and what you talk. Like it is, it's just these four things, like how I think, how I feel about what I'm thinking, and how I speak about what I'm thinking. And if I could act according to that, I'm definitely in aligned with my dreams and goals. And for somebody who could just bring themselves into a short term goal, I'm sure this 6 months is not going to be a matter for them.
Okay, ma'am, that's a great answer, and I hope all the viewers understand by what they think. It's very important at the moment. Yes, as what you say, all in our mind now, and the mind works towards our dream, and the dreams comes into a reality. In 3 months' time, we have to align with our dreams, with our goals, and that's where we will get our things done. So 6 months is not a big deal for us. So
Yes,
that's what I
exactly.
could see that, yes, yeah. So, ma'am, I'm looking forward for the viewers to type questions here for Dr. Janani. You can if any questions here, I can read to Dr. Janani here because I can see most of them are watching. And if there's any questions, please ask. We are most welcome and pleasure to answer all of your questions. As today is a very precious day for us to have a new mindset, a new goal, a new thinking, a new way of how you feel about yourself, and to have a short-term goal. Am I right, Dr. Janani?
Yes, exactly. So what I would like to add on, I think it's high time, we
Um,
have a structured goal list. It's a high time you have a structured goal list, and also make a list at the moment, like, make a list of what if I had enough time? What all are the things that we would have did if you had enough time? Because most of the time what we complained was there was no time. Now let's say, you can make a list of what are the things that I can do if I had enough time. Probably it could be a book that wasn't completed. You wanted to read the entire book and you didn't have time to complete the book. Or probably there was something you wanted to do, a personal financial goal setting. You didn't do it because there was no time. Maybe you can make a list of things, what all are the things that I can do if I had time. And maybe not necessary to take up everything and do it at one go. Just pick up one or two goals, accomplish it, and that feel of accomplishment will make you move to the next goal. And it's high time we all have a very structured goal list. At the same time, because people have more time, you know, so what is happening is people are losing track of their schedules. So I think, the most important priority should be on a day-to-day basis is to have a proper schedule. And along with the schedule, for every work or for every task that you're going to do, just have a start time and also have an end time so that you have a structured schedule. So according to the start time and end time, you will be able to accomplish the schedule that you fix for the day. I think with all these a little bit of strong but small inputs, but which has a strong impact, one's life would definitely be a dream come true.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, absolutely right. Because a lot of little things changes in our life, in fact. For example, for myself, I was doing a lot of training in schools, and now at the moment there's no schools already. So I have no student. So I was thinking, what am I supposed to do? So that's again, I align these things back again. So it makes me to, yes, 2 months. It took me 21 days to complete my ebook, and which is I'm very
Okay.
proud of myself that I have the potential and the skill to write an ebook. That was I didn't know these things happen, but I had a goal at the beginning of January. Everybody has a goal, right? So I want to do global market training. That was my goal, and it happened. It happened. So I'm doing virtual classes, virtual trainings globally, and I've achieved partly what I have stated in my goal. And this is what happening to all of us now. They are not realizing that the goals, the whatever happened, this COVID-19, is something which is very precious to make them understand. Even they lose the job, even their business are closed, they can do something apart from this. So I'm
Okay.
sure everybody has answer to whatever we are facing now, the challenges. Of course, our bank will be little money there inside, but we are getting all the knowledge, we getting all the information. Am I right, Dr. Janani?
True. First of all, Mohana, I would like to congratulate you on your ebook, where
Thank you.
you have taken up an initiative to manifest your dream, and that is really
Yes,
wonderful. And I'm sure many people would get inspired by what you have been doing, and they would also be inspired to start up something new, or probably, get their ebooks published too.
Yeah.
And we have actually one Mr. Ilan Choran who has given a question saying that it's a great privilege for me to participate in this live show. It's obviously seen that COVID-19 has shattered the
Yeah.
lives of the daily wages. What could be their dreams for the future? Yes, so thanks to Mr. Ilan Choran for that question. Here it is, I would tell, in spite of the COVID 19 breakdown, people who are still able to manage their livelihood, it's good for them, they are blessed. But I think for the ones for whom the dreams have been shattered, it is like, what is the maximum that we can contribute to the upbringing of the people whom we know in and around. See, it is going to be a collective effort if you want to help someone. So the max is, like I probably, if each one could reach out to another four people, that is how I think globally we can start helping each other. So another thing is, for people who think their dreams have been shattered, first we need to understand this is not the end of the road. And breakdowns or a breakout, it's not new on this planet. There has been a lot of historical breakouts which has been happening. For example, if you take the 9/11 World Trade Center, which had a breakout. But again, history is filled with such kind of breakouts, and we have to learn how to cope with it because this is not the end of the road.
Yes, ma'am. This is not end of the road, actually, if you ask me. Yes. Thank you, ma'am, so much for all the lovely, inspiring words that can make changes to all of us who are watching and listening to our live. And it's a real great honor to invite you as a person who can give us the inspiration in our thoughts. Actually, thoughts makes us who we are today. What we are doing today will make changes later in coming days. So I'm very happy and I'm really grateful to have you here, Dr. Janini. Thank you so much for your precious time when I was invited you and you took the time to come in to give a topic on can we have dreams? And yes, everybody would have understand that everyone can have dreams, the dreams which going to change them into goals. And COVID-19 has given them a very precious time for them to change their lifestyle, their new living skills, what they're going to do next. It's already been there for past 2 months. They have learned something new. Every day is something new journey for them. It's a wonderful journey for me, and I hope everybody had the same journey as well. Thank you, ma'am. Is there anything that would you like to end this session for your viewers, and the viewers from Malaysia also are watching you, and I'm
Okay.
very glad that everybody is watching us. And is there anything that you would like to end up the session, ma'am?
Uh, See, what I would like to conclude by saying is, dreams is not something like, people say this is my dream. But what we need to understand is every thought or any emotion of one which is incomplete gets more into your thought process. So at the moment, if one has dreams to still do something and they have a hope and belief that, there is a long way to go ahead in life, I think we need to resolve a lot of incomplete cycles that is still running in our mind. That is the easiest way for one to go and reach their dreams come into reality. There are a lot of unresolved emotions within each one of us. And these unresolved emotions is the one which would kind of bring people into a fear or into an anxiety. If each one of us could just look into What are those unresolved emotions that we are not able to handle? What are those unresolved emotions that we are not able to take it ahead in life? I'm sure if we could look into this and start working on accomplishing those emotions into reality, definitely it's a dream come true. The final take home message for everyone would be, being a law of attraction practitioner, what I would like to say is, just act as if everything is normal with an awareness of what is going right and wrong. I'm not saying become unaware of what is going around you. Be aware of what is going around you, but your end message should be like, act as if everything is going normal. Act as if the circumstances is recovering. Act as if you are a newborn into the new era. And act as if there is a lot of opportunities just waiting for you to come and plunge into it. And I'm sure it's a dream come true for all of us.
Yes, ma'am, you're absolutely right. Act as not nothing happened, but complete what we are trying to do now. And yes, opportunities are waiting out there. That is for sure. I believe that because, again, belief is very important. Our mindset is very important. Thinking positive is very important. And we let's get rid of the fear that we have in us. And I'm sure all the what all the answers that you have given to all of the viewers today has can make changes in their life, and we look forward for a good opportunity to come along in their life. And let's have a blessing day every time, every day, every moment. And I'm sure we are going to have this new era as a new lifestyle to all of us, and let's bless all of them together. It's a very blessing day to have you, madam, and I really feel so glad to be with you today, face to face. I can see you,
Yes, exactly.
and I was very excited from the day from today because it's been very long. I never see you also, so I'm sure everybody is going to enjoy this moment with us, the interview session. Thank you so much, and let's bless all of them together with us, whoever here today. Thank you, Dr. Janani, and hope to see you soon in Malaysia.
Thank you so much, Mohana, for taking up this initiative. And I'm sure this has been a wonderful session. And thanks all the viewers for being online. And Mohana, wishing you a fantastic start because, as I said in the beginning, today begins the new year for the rest of the years we live. Love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. See you. See you
Thank you.
around. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.